Okay, we're back here at the old Lickitylogsplitter. The auto shifter is back on. It gets mounted there. There's the shifting valve back here. That's where oil gets routed into the large chamber when that shifts. Right now oil's coming up and it's blocked and everything's going into the inner chamber. When this shifts, it'll allow oil to come into the large chamber and the small chamber. And when it shifts back, everything goes back through the high-speed valve back into the reservoir. I could show you a drawing that I have, but you know, maybe at a later time. Right now, our auto shifter's back on. If you watched before, you know I had a spring that was broke inside this tube here. Bear with me, the sun's going down. So there you can see the sensing line in the back, right there. That comes through the flow control valve. Like I said, it's tied into the output of the pump. So they won't build pressure in that sensing line until you move the control handle forward, which shifts your low pressure, high speed valve, sends oil into the small chamber. And I don't know whether I explained before, but these lickety splitters, even the single speeds, they have a mechanism where this locks your handle forward instead of having a hydraulic valve. And you can see underneath there's a flat bar that runs all the way down. That actually is there to trip the ram when it gets down there. Sends your handle back. I'll just give a quick demonstration on that. It also has a cable tied fast here. It goes around the carburetor. It's a pretty simple mechanism. I know I'm getting off subject here, but it comes up and has a rod tied fast to your governor arm, which has a linkage to your carburetor. So it's hard for me to do everything here, but you can see when you pull the handle, full throttle. Return, back to idle. The old guy was thinking when he invented this back in '59. I'm not sure what the year is on this one, but it's got some age on it. It's pre-1970 for sure. Pretty simple. These are 3 wooden planks that the motor and the reservoir and the I-beam's resting on. I had everything apart at one time to clean it up, but those old, they're probably oak. They're in pretty good shape, so I put them back on. It did have a mechanism to raise and lower your I-beam, your beam, so you could roll a log on. Some of those parts were missing when I got it, and I really don't care to use that because I'm not getting into logs. I need a roll on the splitter. What's on there right now is getting close to what I would probably care to stay in that range. I don't want to get too big. Heard a lot of comments about lifting logs and how you lift and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I know all about that. Bend your legs, blah, blah, blah. If you're doing firewood, and whether you're doing it for yourself or a couple other people, it's work. You are going to handle logs. You're going to pick them up. You're going to handle it quite a few times. So let's get set up here, and we'll fire up the Lickity and see how our 2-speed system's working. Let me get the proper PPE on. Headphones, safety glasses. Let's fire this baby up. The old Kohler 161. out of logs and we're making shift. Pipe. Dot on the end.